So you're not ready.
Oh, hey there, guys. And if you'll notice, this isn't a game I've played before, hence the part 1, and hence the title. You probably haven't heard of it either. It's a lesser known game. It was on sale, it looked really good. I decided, why not? Plus, it's early access, it can only get better from here, theoretically. No promises. But yeah, over 9,000 zombies. Me and Hitler are playing it here. We're on the menu screen just because, we didn't want to get you right into the action. Oh, so now you're quiet again. Let me see if I can do anything about that. Make you maybe even a little bit louder somehow.
I could turn myself up on my end.
It didn't seem to be doing much, but if you could try a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shoot, I just opened my Windows Media Player.
Well, that's not good.
Go away!
What I could do is turn myself down and turn
Is this better?
9,000. What? Talk again?
Talking?
Okay, that seems good enough.
Talking.
I'll just quickly
Okay.
turn my sound a tiny bit down. There we go, now you should be plain to hear. But yeah, over 9,000 zombies. Typical zombie game, as you can see by the M there, it has bullet holes. We're going to be shooting zombies, if you couldn't already tell. Let's go ahead and name that Chris's game. And the password will be sin. And start. So yeah, basically lots of zombies come out of these forests here.
Single player. Shoot.
Oh well, don't do that. You should probably join a Steam game.
Click in the menu.
I'll just wait for you. Do you think we should use standard fare for right now instead of our miniguns?
I don't see you, Chris.
You're not in my game then.
Well, I can't. No, I can't even see your game.
Oh, you don't see Chris's
Hey,
game?
Join Steam game. No. You want me to host the game?
If you can host and it works, then that's all fine by me, I guess. We just want it to work. We played this the other day, but today's Sin's internet has been acting up, so we've even been having troubles talking over Skype. But Steam Chat worked, so I was like, okay, that works. Whatever does the job. But yeah, right now this is on sale for $4. Let me quit the main menu real quick. Main menu, join Steam game. Here we go. What's password?
Sin.
Yeah, I typed it in before you even said it. Oh, I hear stuff.
Welcome.
Oh, hey there. And there's a bit of lag, but oh well. But yeah, we're going to be using fairly tame weapons here at the beginning. Oh, I'm getting some intense lag. These zombies are... Yeah, there's some intense lag going on. I'm just going to assume that I'm killing these zombies. We may want to go into single players or something, because these zombies are just walking in straight directions.
A single player. Okay, I'm in single.
Alright, quit to main menu then. Alright, we'll do single players on our own. It's a little more representative of what you're getting because there's skill systems in this and stuff. But essentially, you have guns.
I think there's certain stuff in your shop.
There's all these different guns. I still haven't gotten that auto 12 gauge shotgun, but I've gotten all the other guns. And so I can, for example, pull out this minigun here and just blast away at zombies, dealing massive amounts of damage. But for right now, let's just use a mini Uzi or something. That way it's a little fairer on the zombies here. We don't want them to be
The game's
completely
supposed to be like
demoralized. What was that, Sin?
The game's supposed to be like that for a reason. Use your weapons.
Fine. But yeah, you keep your weapons between runs. So I managed to accumulate these weapons all yesterday and today. All but like 2 of them were yesterday with Sin. And so I have them and they're really good. And there's a skill system currently in place, but for whatever reason, the skill system only works in single player. I guess that's because it's kind of overpowered to have 2 people in it once in multiplayer, so it's like, oh, you don't need more skills. You're gonna have to deal with however many people, which in this case is only 2 for online co-op. We haven't tried local co-op to see if that allows you to have skills or not, but if it does, we might want to try a program to mimic local play so that he could play local co-op technically even though he's not here, and that way we could have skills and co-op. So it's combining the best of both worlds. But yeah, so standard fare in terms of shooters, especially top-down shooters, you're basically one-man army. First waves are easy, that sort of thing. I'll see if I can point out some of the things that drop as we go along. That right there looks like a gear, it's scrap metal. It's less than the bar scrap metal which you see down here. And there's a grenade. You can lob these and they do fair amounts of damage, like 250 damage to a surrounding area, but the area isn't extremely big. And there's one more drop I'm looking for, but it's not quite as common as the other drops. It's not nearly as common, in fact. Oh, well, I think there's 2 of them, both of them. Yeah, you saw I got a plus 10 HP there. That was a med kit hidden behind the upgrade, and the upgrades range anything from God mode to no reload to rapid fire to double damage and stuff like that. And basically, your goal is just to survive for as long as you can. There was another map in a previous version that you were able to play on, and the zombies, instead of coming out of the forest, just popped out of the ground. I'm not sure how you access that, because it doesn't give you a choice. Maybe they just got rid of it, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Oh well. Other things. You obviously see in the bottom you have a bunch of different numbers. On the left, starting at the top of the bottom left, you have your zombie HP bonus and damage bonus. They'll get increasing amounts of both as you go on. It'll increase either HP by 25 each day, or it'll increase damage by 5 each day. So you can imagine at one point, if you get that far, they could potentially have like hundreds of HP extra, and they could potentially have like, oh, here's the upgrade system. They could potentially do like your entire HP bar worth of health in one hit. So it's kind of scary. Now let's see, what do we want? Let's go for resourcefulness, because that'll allow us to get more HP when we pick up the med kits if we ever need to, which we'll eventually need to because it gets really hectic. And it'll also allow us to gosh, what's that called? It'll allow us to get extra grenades and extra scrap as we go along, and that scrap is going to be really important because it's going to allow us to use the build menu. I'm not going to build anything right now because I have less than I want to build my first turret, specifically this one, the railgun. And so basically you just use the build menu to build turrets and walls, demolish and repair as well. let's see. Back to the bar at the bottom. The little iron bar symbol is your metal scrap. So I currently have 93. Picks them up. Now I have 96. Next to that is grenade count. So throw a grenade and it goes down. Here's like a perfect group over here to throw a grenade. Yeah, see? It's okay. Anyway. Next to that is the turret count, so you can have a maximum of 6 turrets. I currently have 0 of the 6 that it lets you have. Next to that is the number of kills I've gotten so far, my kills per second at the moment, and my damage per second at the moment. And after that, the total damage I've done, and under that, my max DPS and my max KPS listed. Oh gosh, what's that called? Oh, whatever it's called when it's in that order, the order it presents it. So it's going to be damage per second on the left side of the division symbol, and 1 on the KPS is on the right of it. And last but not least is the gun I have selected. So you can see I lost a bit of health, but this medkit over here will give me 20 HP, which is more than enough. As well as giving me 2 grenades, because it was right next to it. We're going to let these guys run through this house, because that is going to work to our advantage. The 100 scrap towers, the railgun towers, they will basically have unlimited range, and so if we can get them to demolish every last piece of this house, then that will mean that that we will have 360 degrees of firing range for 6 railguns to fire through, and their piercing bullets will mean that any enemies behind them will obviously get killed too. You see I'm doing like 150 damage per bullet with this minigun. Basically, that railgun is this. In fact, it's literally like just a mounted version of this. It just hits them for 999 damage and keeps going. Now, if I get no reload with the sniper rifle, I have a feeling, like the no reload upgrade, I have a feeling I could do some real damage. I'd be unstoppable almost. But at the same time, it's good to have something that has a bit of spread. And nothing has spread quite like the thermonuke launcher. Who knows where we carry all the ammo we have, or how we continually replenish our health just by picking something up. We don't even put it on, but oh well. Also, where am I carrying 242 pieces of scrap? That seems a little unlikely that I'm able to carry all that and not be weighed down at all. And last time I checked, 87 potatoes in my pocket is quite the large space. And I know grenades aren't exactly the size of potatoes, but they're close enough. They're a close approximation, close enough that I'll do with it. Sin, are you still there, or has your internet cut out again? Okay, here's the chance. Okay, so maybe it wasn't as good as I thought. The thermonuke launcher no reload is amazing. You see I just fired off 2 at the end. It's because I wasn't able to shoot until then, because I was reloading, ironically. But if we get another no reload, I'm going to show you what the thermonuke launcher can really do. Alright, let's get... Don't necessarily need more scrap. How about we get some HP and regen going? Might be helpful. So if we get camped up and we can't get out, but we need some health in a pinch, then we have some. And also, as their damage increases, it would be beneficial for our HP to increase as well. Alright, you see I have plenty of scrap. I have more than enough to create almost 3 turrets at this point. But there's a reason I'm not, and that's because I want those guys to continue to demolish the house. If they ever stop and get killed, then the progress on that house being demolished goes down significantly. Even having it in the center where I'm going to put all the turrets makes it quite a bit harder. I want that auto shoddy really bad, because the 12 gauge shoddy was good, but the auto shoddy does more damage, is automatic, has more than 2 rounds and a clipazine, so on and so forth. It's just better. It's one of the top tier, quote unquote. I don't know where I would draw the dividing lines for the tiers, but I'd have a feeling that it would be like the bottom of the top tier, or at least the top of the high tier. But yeah, you can see they've already gotten an extra 50 health in the 2 nights that I've spent with them. Thankfully no more damage, but also, unfortunately, not any extra damage. Because extra damage means they'll be able to demolish the house quicker. Speaking of which, let's just hide in the middle. Let them come to us. Because they're just going to bounce off the walls and hit them with their little shadow, I don't know, things. And they're going to gradually break down the walls. And seeing as how they're like 200? No, probably like 800 or so of them around here. I'd say that's a pretty good rate. And if they get close to me like this, I'll just walk around so that they're not getting too close so that they could hit me. Sniper rifle is good as opposed to the minigun for this because it lets me take out any enemies that are just close and only those enemies that I want. Yeah, you can see all of the -10s. That's beautiful to me. I want all, yeah, see they're starting to demolish the walls. This is exactly what I want. Just need to let it go on. Also, you'll notice this game has a beautiful lighting engine. It's not like Metro Last Light or anything. But, you know, as far as lighting engines go, especially in a game that's retro, quote unquote, this is really good. Alright, now see, this is an example of when I want to get out. And I can just cut a clear path with this sniper rifle. Also, the music is amazing. Let me, since Sin's apparently not here anymore, I can go ahead and turn that up a bit. Let you guys enjoy some of the ambiance. Come on, ambiance, come back. There are too many -10s for it to even register them all. But the house is going down pretty quick. Back up to 100. I have 10 more to replenish. The most vital ones, in my opinion, that they need to take down are those center corners right there, there, and there. Because if they take those down, that means at least within that small but relatively roomy square right there that I have 360 degrees of range. Basically, I want to encapsulate that area with my walls. My walls are able to be shot over, theirs are not. Because that's the way barricades work. Barricades are able to be shot over / through. Walls, not so much. Although I must say these are some really well constructed walls, being like, what is that, like 3 or 4 feet wide. Right, let's get some more HP and regen. Not so concerned about damage because I can just take them out easily with my what's it called, minigun. By the way, for killing them once this is all over, I will probably use this thermonuke since they're all concentrated in one area. Also, you'll see they already got a 5% or 5%, 5 extra damage bonus, and it's applied even though the next wave where they're supposed to get it, you'll see when the title appears, before the next wave where they get it even starts. So that's something they need to look about, but this is still alpha or beta, I don't know. It's something like that. It's very early development. Something I'd like to see is some nice graphics to go along with it. Alright, let's go reap all their rewards and let these green goblin guys have a whack at it. I'm not going to let these guys get near me nearly as much, so I'm just going to fire down these halls to try to eradicate them. And I like the Pokemon Eradicate, but Eradicate. Because these guys, even more annoying are the fire guys, but these guys are second most annoying in my opinion because they tend to get very close very fast. So it'll probably have to wait till next wave until we get the wall. It's already day 4. And we've been going, what, like 23 minutes? 40 seconds, okay. Very good. Also, a seemingly harmless glitch is you can shoot into corners and it'll penetrate through. So, like, for example... Oh, hold on. Oh, don't let God mode disappear right now. See, this is what I'm talking about. They get way too close, way too fast. But yeah, most of it has already gone. The mid segments are gone. The hull remains mostly intact, surprisingly. You would think in real world it wouldn't, but I don't know. Could. Nothing's impossible, I suppose. Well, most things aren't impossible. So yeah, internet worked out, but then again shows what you get from Comcast. Wouldn't blame him, no, because it's probably one of the only service providers that is in his area. Other probably would have to be Time Warner or something, and lesser of two evils is still your enemy. I haven't noticed too many, but I don't think it's available extremely widespread. I'd have to imagine, even if HughesNet wasn't able to communicate by satellite during, say, like, rainstorm, it would probably be better because it's not going to be a chronic problem. It's going to be just the rainstorm. In terms of frequency, it's probably going to be considered chronic, but I'd have to imagine that's better than just having a bad provider. They definitely, I'll tell you that. If you want to hear more about all this, I'm not going to keep spouting on because I'm not as informed as people such as Logan from Tech Syndicate. Go KSYNDICATE on YouTube. Other various modes of information, social media. Check them out. Ask them questions. I don't know. Net neutrality, internet providers, that sort of thing. They'll be your personal source of information. They know what's up. They go the news articles and find the ones that will be, relevant and interesting and what I'm talking about. Let's get some more HP going on, might as well. Once I get to 150, I'll call it that, so that I just get 10 HP per like regen period, which seems to be either 5 seconds or it's like 5 or 10 seconds, somewhere in between. Can't quite. But yeah, here we go. We have another wave coming. I think this is fire. Yeah, this is the wave in my opinion. At least early game. Day 5 is always bad, because these guys have a ranged attack, and ranged attacks on ranged people are generally bad, especially when they deal 20, and seeing as how the minigun is very short range, I don't want to use it, so that's why I brought out this guy. Oh, I'm sorry, Fluffy, I cannot, I'm streaming. Ooh, thank you for the extra damage. That should help me take them out a little bit quicker. If they just stay away from me and stay in the house, I'm fine with them. But if they so much as move towards me, you're dead. You hear me? You hear me, zombies? You're dead. I guess you're dead again. Ow. See? I've been cornered by them. They managed to hit me. They're very dangerous enemies. Out. They've hit me twice. Almost thrice just there. Oh, be something good. God mode? Super speed. Okay. Now there is an advantage to these walls, and that's that the plasma bullets of any plasma weapon bounces off of them. I believe even the plasma turrets do, but they only shoot straight at enemies. So it's good if you have the walls that you can just like shoot around and it'll bounce and hit nearby enemies, but it's not all that reliable. It's basically just firing in the dark. Hope you hit something. At least they're destroying the walls. Grab their scrap and stuff. Thank you, that's exactly what I was looking for right there. But like I said, this center part is the most vital for them to take down. Okay, so they got one corner, so I got, what is that, like 90, roughly 135 degree angle of vision. Definitely not 360, but it's better than just like a sliver.
Until
Oh.
there, Chris.
I am. I'm going to have to turn down the sound volume so that they can hear you now. What took you
I'm sorry,
out of this?
I had a allergy reaction.
Oh, to what?
I think it's pecans.
To what?
Pecans. My throat was swelling up and it was really itchy.
Really?
It's hard to
Pecans?
breathe.
Yeah, you haven't discovered this before?
I'm allergic to peanuts. I already know that much.
No, you might just be allergic to some of the more common nuts, just nuts in general. Well, at least we know that you're hetero now. I'm just kidding.
I'm no longer Hitler. Just give me some nuts, and I'll be good.
I'm on literally Hitler wave, aka, well actually I'm on Hitler 1.0's wave. Hitler 2.0 is coming up in the
What's
future.
day?
Hitler 1.0 is day 5 with all the fire zombies. They just throw their little fireballs at you and they're really annoying because they can often hit you if you're not careful and kill all of them around you. But yeah, basically they've demolished almost the entire house at this point, so that's good. It's unfortunate because now I have to do a lot of dodging while I'm firing in the center, but that means I have almost a 360 degree view for my 6 turrets that I'll be placing out.
It feels so bad. Oh my god. Yeah, I just like crash.
Your game or you?
Oh my gosh. No, me.
Oh, okay.
After the reaction, I'm gonna suddenly calm down and I just about to throw up and I got so tired. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't eat pecans anymore. Also, I don't know why we have so many different ways to pronounce pecans. Pecans, 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 I don't know.
Just said the same thing twice.
No, I put different emphasis on a different syllable.
Chris, please don't try to confuse me right now.
Well, I think that's a little too late. Okay, so let's see. What are we missing? Missing that, and that's it. So we just have a few less pieces. So lots of zombies, I'm not worried, because I have a minigun. The only thing that worries me is the fact that I'm going to have to constantly move around.
You know what, actually? Let me group things called so many times. This group call. Turn on my own music instead of this.
Aw, but this music is so good. Okay, now I'm going to get myself away from the house so that the zombies that are already there can do their thing, and I don't have to kill the ones that are trying to destroy the house like I want them to. Oh, I wanted rapid fire more than I wanted God mode. But no matter, I'll take anything. That was a long reload time. Not in terms of like the time it took to reload, but like the time I had between reloads. Alright, we're down to 5 walls. The way I'm able to detect them from this far away is because they're pitch black squares as opposed to darkened. So if I go back up, they're in the center area. Oh, now we're down to 3. And 2. As soon as, oh, 1, and now I can go in, kill out all the zombies in here. Just kill them all off. And go into build menu and build out my 6 turrets. Like so. And I don't have much more money, so I can't afford to build out many walls, but soon enough I will. God mode. Rapid fire, please double damage. Good enough. I think that's essentially equivalent in terms of the way the minigun works. Rapid fire, I love you. You make me fire so fast that it just mows through zombies. Well, don't do that next time, and you won't do that. Yay. But yeah, you can see the damage that these things have done. You can just see like bits of scrap and stuff just laying around on the ground. They're almost constantly firing, like boom, 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 because there's 6 of them. Each on their own, they wouldn't fire very quickly, but something. Actually, I'd rather have super speed than God mode. But I'd rather have rapid fire double damage or no reload than either.
No, that Minecraft is not going to be many updates. And it's going to be 1080p texture packs.
For this or for Minecraft?
No, we're Minecraft.
Oh, Minecraft 1080p texture packs? If only that would run at a reliable and or nice frame rate. Oh, by the way, guys, I mentioned my scheme to Sin earlier, but what I'm thinking is, since this graphics card I have, the 770, is in good condition, what I'm thinking of doing is putting it up on eBay and for around Christmas time, maybe put it up in like October, November for sale, and then as a Christmas present, I'll get like 30 or 40 bucks and use that to plus the money from the card in order to buy the new 970, because yes please, 900 series GTX cards. Let's get some more HP, get us up to 150, and with our little bit of cash that we have, let's start building up our wall. Want as complete of a barrier as we can, because soon the dogs will be approaching. In fact, it could be this day, but I think it's probably more like 10. No imps allowed. Yeah, so it's not yet. That's good. Oh, what is this? I thought I've already... Oh, this is the auto shoddy that I've been waiting for. Oh, this is pretty good. It's not top tier, I'd say, but it's really good for taking out zombies pretty early on. One bullet takes them down to original health, and it has a nice spread, so as long as there's enough zombies in the area, this would be a good crowd control. But I must say, by far, the minigun is the best. Second best, I'd have to say, is probably Thermonuke or the Plasma Projector, because they're just so good. Another thing I'd like to see is stackable upgrades. So instead of having just rapid fire and pick up another one and you switch to like incendiary or something, it would give you rapid fire and incendiary.
No.
Hmm?
What?
What are you talking about? I heard the word beacon.
I'm playing Minecraft now, and apparently on my reality now. What is lagging my computer half to death?
Probably the fact that
Just
you
my
have
music.
an older graphics card. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
I doubt that would have a whole lot of effect, but with how crazy Minecraft's gotten recently, they basically needed that FPS increase update to make it so that people could still play on relatively old machines. But yeah, my hope is to get a 970 for Christmas, essentially, just by spending like 40 bucks. Because at the moment, with release prices and stuff, it's this is the pricing it's staying at. But the 900 series, instead of being like a huge jump up in price, it's actually just like a tiny bit more expensive than the 700 series,
Chris,
but
you know what you
it
should
has a
do?
lower TDP, which is to do with heat output, I believe. It has supposedly higher performance, being that it's a Haswell-based GPU instead of whatever GPU this is on right now. I believe the 780 was
Oh, I'm gonna finish
its own GPU independent of the rest of the 700 series, but the 900 series rather is a Haswell-based GPU, so lower voltage potentially, or lower wattage, and runs better. It's very nice sounding. If they can deliver, 40 bucks is not much to pay.
just for $40.
Essentially, because I think it's technically I got this card.
Come on.
I think I got this for $340, and the current price of this 970 is $370, I believe. So it's actually only $30 extra, but I could sell this at a tiny bit lower price, maybe like $320, $310, because it's open box.
People are crazy in this game, I tell you.
What do you mean? Just in general, or
Minecraft.
like
No,
you're seeing
on
a
the
specific
server.
example of it?
On the mental block.
Oh, what are they doing?
Otherwise known as a group thing. Well, I promise you won't get mad at me. So I said this lag is real for normal people, and then this guy said in the chat, his name's J-Man, said that the normal people are just a bunch of wuss bags, and I'm like, well, thanks. And then this other dude says minor, okay, then I am a big wuss, big whoop.
Nice. Let's get some extra damage going.
Also, Chris, I really think you should sign up for this because it's really fun to be playing on this server, I have to say.
Oh, speaking of Minecraft, by the way, we need to get back on to Kyle's server.
This guy.
No.
Oh,
Making
yeah.
the map. I've been forgetting about that.
Need more, what are they called? Armor sands. I'm gonna need a whole ton of iron.
Alright, let's
Iron's hard to
go.
find.
So
Yeah,
now I've got
it's
it completely
really hard.
encapsulated with a bit of a lip so that I can enter. I'm going to reinforce this, obviously,
Okay, Chris.
but right now I can't. What? Oh, here's the dog wave.
The size of iron in this world can get up to 50, and iron starts at level 129, and the map in like our spawn is at 239. Why?
Oh. I see.
The gimmick for the season is awesome.
The gimmick is that you're high in the sky or something?
Yes, it's custom made terrain, so like almost all the world is like on a like it shows that we're on the plane film, but we're actually like in a whole mouth in this plane type thing, really high up in the sky. I'll probably show you if we get to the sky overlaid again.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
guys,
okay.
the wolf wave is intense. Like, the pressure has never gotten realer than this wave. Like, even me and Sin barely survived. We died so many times on this wave. The two of us. But then again, we didn't have all these piercing turrets and stuff. I'd probably do a little better if I went with white phosphorus grenade launchers. But white phosphorus grenade launchers don't do as much damage, so they can't one hit and pierce. So I kind of like these more. As long as I take out enough of them, then we're good. Also, you'll notice the little piles of what looks like a hat or something. I don't know, it's poop. You don't want to step in that because it slows you down. But yeah, if you just take out the plasma projector on this wave and spin around while you have your 6 turrets defend you, you should be fine. You're not going to really get much of anything off the ground this wave because you're basically holed up in this bunker, otherwise you die, but it's not bad.
I wish they made a robot that does stuff for you.
In Minecraft, or this.
That game.
Like, make essentially an AI companion, that would be good.
Yes.
Something that would...
That,
I would like something like a mini quest system, sort of like Solar 2 did, where it doesn't want you to stay in one place for too long. It doesn't want you to stay in one place for too long, so basically it gives you a reason to go out, like say, go help this person, or like defend them from the horde of zombies, and they give you a new gun that you wouldn't have gotten before, or maybe they give you lots of scrap or something, or maybe you find, like, it's an open world sort of map, or randomly generated, and you can find all of these good spots that you can just build up bases at, and it won't get attacked because the zombies will only spawn at like the nearby area. So once one of your bases falls, you can retreat to another, that sort of thing. That would be amazing. That would definitely boost up this game.
in what, sales?
Well, in terms of playability, definitely, so I'd have to assume sales would probably go up if people saw things like that. But as it is right now, it's just sort of like an arcade game. I'm not sure if that was their intention for it to be so monotonous, but to be fair, they did add a lot of different enemies that you can fight. Just early on, you only see a few types. These wolves are an example of some of the creative ones. Like, they are quick, they drop poop that slows you down, and they go specifically after you, but they will destroy anything in their way if need be. It's a very creative creator / team of creators, I must say. Okay, let's go for some more HP, or sorry, more damage.
Project. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so doggy wave is over. No more slow poop on the ground. This will probably be the last day, and ironically it's going to be 1 day short of day 10. But we only have like 10 minutes, so there's a good chance it's going to be the last. trying to be consistent with hour-long episodes. Also, I've noticed you guys have taken a liking to Ghost Recon Phantoms. Like, my Binding of Isaac videos only get like a couple views, like maybe 3, but then Ghost Recon Phantoms, each time I post it, gets like 16. And so if you guys want to see Isaac out of the rotation so that you get more Ghost Recon Phantom episodes, I should say, then just let me know and I will do that. That will be done. But I do want to keep it so that it's like a pop-up sort of thing, because Rebirth will be coming out soon, and that will definitely be a staple. Because, you know, new game coverage, game I like coverage, just matches up so well that I must do it.
This is looking really good already. I'm making the death games for the server, right?
Nice.
Jake wanted me to make it. So, for the armor, I'm using the armor stands on top of andesite blocks, diorite, excuse me, so the white ones.
It's going to be weird trying to get used to the new types of armor, or like stones and stuff. Oh, I stepped in poop. You can see how much it slows you down.
Oh, I'm using a lot of iron. All this on every single one, I have 8 iron stands, and this is double, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 11 times 3, that is 22 per side, which means 22 sets of iron armor.
Ooh.
And each iron armor takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
That's a lot of iron. Each set takes 24.
24 per iron. So 24 iron times 22. 24 times 22 is Chris.
Let's see. 20 times 20 is going to be 400. Plus 8, 208. Or sorry, 408.
408 iron. And I already have I already have 8 stacks from. And I have 2 more stacks of iron. I have 4 more smelting.
Wow.
Okay, so I need it.
Why did you make so many sets?
It's because there's so many people on the server. I think there's like 28.
So you just have one that is assigned to each person?
Yes, they have to use that armor to kill that person.
Well, I know, but the way like Etho did it when he set it up is he just has the armor in a dispenser and they just return it at the end.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I'm doing it like Ethos. No. Okay, so what they're gonna do is that I'm gonna have a name below each piece of armor. Whoever's name is in the Death Games chest, they're gonna have to find their name, pick that armor and that sword of theirs, and kill them with that sword and that armor. So like, there's this really overpowered man called Jade. He's really overpowered. So let's say I will put insane enchantments on this iron armor and an insane enchantment on his sword. And now, for me example, I'm really low powered. I just have plain diamond armor and no enchantments or anything. So I would just leave some iron armor and an iron sword because I'm not that overpowered yet. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's gonna be like level. So which character is it on?
Interesting.
You don't get it, dude.
Not entirely, I don't think. I think I understand what you mean, but I'm not sure I understand the way you're carrying it out is the way I would do it.
You would do it. I want it to sort of be balanced. So if there's a character who's really OP, I want you to at least be able to kill him. So I'm sort of making it fair.
Oh, I stepped in poop. This is bad. I think day 9 is coming close to a close. I hate the wolves. slash doggies, I don't know. I'm going to call them wolves, that's just what I call them. Oh, and I stepped in more poop. Let's get some more damage and less reload time.
Are you going next round? Do you have still have time?
I have 5 minutes, just about, left for the video,
Whoa.
but I have like 7 minutes left
If you
till
just-
bed. So what I can do is I can get it over a little over an hour and complete day 10 for them, I guess. It's unfortunate that this doesn't have a save system, because otherwise I could go beyond day 10. That would be another
Oh, yeah,
recommendation,
make my
is
own
a save
podcast.
system. But let's
Make
go
your
ahead and
own podcast.
reinforce with the time we have. Alright, out of money. But we're well reinforced on those two sides. There's a lot of these fire guys this round. I've never gotten to wave 10 on my own. I've always managed to die because I didn't have a 360-degree view for my turrets, and so I was basically limited to them shooting within these narrow little corridors, and then they'd break in through the walls that were exposed that my turrets couldn't shoot through, and they'd kill me very easily. So it's a relief that I actually got it right this time. The only problem is going to be trying to keep enough of them away from my turrets that they don't start damaging them. At least these guys seem to be dropping plenty of HP on the ground. That's good. No reload time. Just run around, holding down fire, aiming at them, not having to worry about reloading. Now I do, though. Reload. They would also be wise to incorporate a system where heavier guns equal heavier, or like slower movement, I guess is what I'm talking about. So, for example, a minigun, you move very slow with it.
Really fast.
If you have the minigun, you move very slow, but if you have the pistol, you're like super speed. That would be an interesting way to do it. Also, make it so that you can't carry 463 grenades on your person at any given time. That would be nice. But yeah, I got this as a 2-pack, not Tupac, because he's dead, but a 2-pack for $6 or $7, I think it was $6. So I think it was $1 off each copy essentially, because right now it's on sale for $4 a piece. Oh, I hear noises resembling cats moving. Double damage, nice. Oh yeah, I think I hear a cat. Wait for double damage to wear off. If it's a good upgrade, I'll wait for it to wear off before I pick up another. See, that's exactly why I don't want to trade off a good upgrade for something like super speed. Yeah, let's just see how well our turrets can defend us from a fire guy frenzy. Fireman frenzy time. There we go, spent all my money. Might as well, since we're about to end it. They're actually seemingly able to fend off the hordes of fire guys, because fire guys aren't so concerned with killing me necessarily at this moment. They're too far away to actually notice me, I think. They're not able to notice me, senpai. So I'm safe, technically. And these turrets just go after them like no other. You'll see them get like triple kills and stuff fairly often. It's not uncommon by any stretch. And there we go. We finished 10 waves, or 10 days, I suppose. So, I guess this is the end of the stream. Let me just quickly
I guess so.
use the auto shotty.
I'm gonna be all alone.
Double damage auto shotty does 180 damage with the upgrades I've gotten. It's pretty nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, indeed, 8 rounds in the auto shotty. Very nice. Good to now have all the weapons. This is also able to support any sort of gamepad you want to hook up. I haven't tested it out how well it works, but it has support, so anyway, until next time, guys. Oh, bye there.
Oh.